everybody. We're live. It's Chips and Salsa bringing you some fun, encouraging, and practical tips.
Yes! If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button so you don't miss any of our videos.
Well, today we want to talk to you about Christmas traditions. So we want to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we are enjoying our first week of no school.
Yes. Well, and catch-up week.
Right. Yeah, there's some things that definitely need a catch-up. So, but we wanted to share just a little bit of what we do. A little bit of what we do and how we try to really focus on this Christmas season without getting caught up in all the consumerism and getting caught up in the hustle and bustle of things.
Yeah, which is not easy. If you follow us on Instagram, you've seen we're posting just about our day-to-day life in December, and it's really full.
Yeah.
My husband's a pastor at a big church, so we have lots of activities and lots of get-togethers and extra services. So it's a lot.
It is. And I think even within that, we can take time to breathe and collect and really focus on what's important. So I'll start by sharing some of the things that I have done to do that. When my kids were smaller, I made this little matchbox. It's kind of the same concept as the resurrection eggs. And I made these little drawers. These are like matchboxes that I glue gun together. And so in each little drawer has part of the story. So like this is Mary. You can see that right there. So when the angel goes to talk to Mary, it goes with the number 1 in this little booklet that I made, and my kids colored it in. This is all homemade, and it doesn't have to be anything special. I wrote this for my kids, a little note. And so I put all that together, and it was very helpful when they were really little because they were able to memorize the Christmas story and just kind of focus on what Christmas is all about.
I love that you're still doing that because I feel like we had like a little similar thing. We would go through this little book throughout the month, and now I feel like my kids have outgrown it.
Right.
So I need to find some way to, Yeah. We always read, from the Bible, the Christmas story and that kind of thing, but, something cute like that they might still
enjoy it. Yeah. Well, what we started doing, and we started it last year, but we didn't finish it. So my kids actually they were the ones with the idea. They're like, why don't we finish it this year? And that is actually writing their own Christmas story. So we had a blank book, and they thought of a title, and they've been going through the Bible themselves. This year, I let them do it by themselves. Last year, I kind of guided them. And this year, I'm like, you go ahead and research. I want you to research what's next in the Christmas story. And they've put it together.
Nice.
And they're really enjoying that.
I love that. Well, it's really important to me that the kids look beyond the commercialism and really want to serve people. And our church does a huge outreach called Toys for Joy. So letting them be a part of that and be a part of giving to the community and not just thinking about what they're going to receive or all the shopping that is involved with Christmas.
Absolutely. My daughter had a little community group party with her youth group at church, and they went caroling, and she was sharing with me that one woman started crying because she had not seen her son, and I don't know, they reminded her of their son, and she just felt so loved just with the simple act of caroling.
Yeah.
It's such a great time to do that. I mean, we should be doing that all year long, but it's important to be set apart from the hustle and bustle that, is Christmas sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. And even in the giving of the gifts, we try to give the kids something, that they want, something that's going to be fun, like a game, but also something they need. And keeping it just those 3 things and not being too elaborate or extravagant.
Right. Yeah. When my children were smaller, it was so much easier. I mean, one time I even bought my daughter, I remember it was like a used garage sale, like vanity set. She was 2. What was she going to know? Or 3. She loved it.
Yeah.
And, and so I was very about, no, we're not spending more than this amount of money, because it really isn't in that. And I didn't want them to ever think it was about that. it's kind of gotten away from us a little bit as they get older and they start getting into the whole consumerism
and they want more expensive gifts.
Right. Yeah. But still, I'm always about, guys, no, we're not going to break the bank, because it's not about that. I'm also always about, what you need to be thoughtful of what you're giving people as well, and giving of your money. And actually, I'd been thinking about talking to them about donating to like a portion of their money, either to church or to a charity of their choice, like as an end of the year gift.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that because now that they're older and they have their bank accounts, that's a great way to get them, to be a little bit more selfless, like inconvenience yourself for the sake of others,
Yeah. Well, it's always a good thing to think about all of this. And I feel like December is a great time to reflect on the year and then look forward to the next year as well. And really taking that time at some point during December, in between the hustle and bustle and Christmas, to plan for the year ahead and think about things like that.
Yeah. So some of the other fun traditions that we have are, when we set up the Christmas tree, we do it as a family, and then we watch Elf and Charlie Brown Christmas.
Aw. On Christmas Eve, we like to make s'mores in our fireplace.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, just spend some quality family time.
That is awesome. That, those little things are so special. We've been collecting ornaments every year. I'm not like super, religious about it, but it's been fun to collect the different years. Like we have one, I don't know if you can see it, but this one right here, I think it was the year that Gene Wilder died, and my mom gave this to me, but this movie means a lot to me. It really is a big part of my childhood. It's not so much a part of my kids' childhood, but it was a big part of my childhood, and he was my favorite actor forever. So my mom got me this. This is very meaningful.
Yeah.
So then 1 year my daughter was in the Nutcracker, so we got a Nutcracker to represent that year. So just things like that. It doesn't have to be super elaborate, and I've gotten some 99-cent ones too that represent the year.
Yeah, I love that too. And my kids love putting the ornaments of their first Christmas, so the little baby picture ornaments on the tree, and just looking at the picture, oh, this was you on your first Christmas,
Cute.
Yeah.
I love that. What else have we been doing? Oh, so this year I decided to, since we've been doing a lot of poem analysis, I decided that we were going to analyze a carol every day. And we've been analyzing a hymn every day, and it's been such a blessing. Because the kids have grown in that skill. And they've been like, oh, this is what it means. And a lot of times, they sing the carols they hear, they don't realize how profound they are.
Yeah.
And we've been reading about the composer and the story behind it, and so that's been great.
I might have to steal that.
Yeah.
And do that this week. Yes.
You got 6 whole days.
Sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Some homework and no.
Right. And another job to be done.
A list of chores. But anyway, I think we can close out unless there's anything else you want to share.
No, that's it. We just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and hope that you go into the next year really thoughtfully as you look forward to a year of discipleship and meaningful moments with your kids.
Yeah, meaningful moments, creating those meaningful moments. It doesn't have to be expensive, just meaningful. We want to hear from you, and we want to know what your Christmas traditions are. What are some of your traditions? Put them down in the comments below.
So I could steal them.
That's right. And follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. We're always sharing tips. This whole week we're going to be sharing in detail a little bit more of our traditions. So check us out.
Yes. And we'll see you next time.
Bye. All right, we're going to say goodbye, but I have to close this out.
Find the button.